Aquarius, hello. How are my fellow Aquarians doing today? Although my sun sign is Taurus, I am an Aquarius moon. So I'm looking forward to this reading with you guys. Can't wait to see what comes up. And apologize, I am late getting these out. I'm not going to blame it on anything but how I have dealt with what my excuses are. So I do apologize. And again, bear with me. I'm still sick. I really don't even want to hear myself talk right now, but I'm doing this. I could just be laying in bed and being like, fuck it. I'm not putting out any energy today, but nope. Here I am. All right, so this is for Aquarius, and I have a kind of a printout of the reading that I did for you guys last time, because I like to see if anything pops up, and she popped up last time, the Mother of Swords, and she was in the upright, so that's you guys, right? Gemini or Libra or an Aquarius, so let's see what else you guys got going on. So looking at this list, I see that in you guys had the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Magician, the Judgment, Justice. You guys had a lot of major arcana cards going on in the last reading. So some of us, and I am an Aquarius moon, as I said earlier, some of us are going through a major karmic life cycle. It's going on about a year for me. But yeah, we've all got our own things going on. Sometimes, you know, it's just so interesting what is brought out in the cards. So cool what can be brought to light, and at least give you, you know, a bit of a different perspective, because when things are difficult, it's hard sometimes for us not to focus on anything other than what actually is difficult, you know, especially for us sensitive people. We get so caught up in the emotion of things. Okay, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of August 2018. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Aquarius, August 2018. All right, right there. Okay. So the first up card is the Four of Pentacles. So this could relate to, you guys see that? Someone being very controlling or possessive, or trying to stabilize what they consider to be theirs, what they consider to be their possessions, right? Because these, I contribute these pentacles to be like coins, you know, something material. And then you have these rubber bands, like, nope, we're not going to just do one this way and one this way. We're going to get them all in there, you know, trying to really control and to stabilize something. Ace of Swords in the upright. So this is a sense of victory for some of you. This is mental clarity or a good idea coming your way in regards to something. But again, you guys are representative of the swords. So great communicators, something of the mind, new idea, new communication. Father of Wands. So this could be an, let's see that, Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, and this person is very driven and very confident. Let me think for just a minute. So this could be a person that some of you guys are dealing with, or it could be an energy that you guys are needing, and this is in your recent past. So this could be something that's coming into August. Let's see what else we have. The Tower in reverse. So I see over here on this piece of paper, the Tower was in the upright in your last reading. and now it's in the reverse. So some of you guys may be resisting change. You may be feeling fearful of change. You may be, because normally when this guy shows up like this, it's a time for rebuilding. And in the process of rebuilding, we tend to lose things. We may lose something, and some of you guys could be fearful of what it is that you could possibly be losing. But this is always a blessing in disguise, and it's always the universe, telling us, hey, you've been on this path for way too long. We've got to redirect you a little bit. So then the tower falls, and this beautiful thing happens where we allow most importantly, spiritual growth, mental, emotional kind of comes after and within it as well. But, something big usually has to happen for us to really get our attention, because we're creatures of habit. We get used to doing things for so long. So for some of you, you're still dealing with this. And I see too, the Tower was paired with the Justice card in the reverse last time. So there was a bit of some dishonesty and unfairness, but someone really not taking accountability. Let's move on. I don't want to spend too much time on one card. So Seven of Cups. So this is all about an illusion. This is all about, you guys, I'm looking over at this paper that I have of your last reading. The Seven of Cups was in the reverse last time with the Judgment card. So there's definitely some things, some unresolved things coming from last month into this month. Seven of Cups, this is illusion. This is you maybe not wanting to see things for what they are, considering there's this resistance here with change and needing to do something different. This is resistance, and it could be that, there's some deception. There's a sense of illusion here with the Seven of Cups and things not being what they seem. Maybe a person is not really portraying themselves or revealing their true nature. Nine of Pentacles. So this is a sense of gratitude. It's a sense of self-sufficiency. So maybe you could be self-sufficient within yourselves and realize, sometimes something big has to happen. We have to look through to try to find the truth of the matter, right? Because the Mother of Swords, she's this great, she's a quick thinker. She's witty, and she has this amazing ability of discernment, and she's not someone that can be fooled. And she was in your last reading, right? And she popped up when I was shuffling. So she could be considered self-sufficient, and you guys might need a sense of clarity in this difficult situation, because no doubt this is going to be difficult. When the Tower falls, it freaking sucks. It sucks bad. And then you might be left thinking, well, what's real? I don't even know what's real anymore. There could be this sense of confusion to come with it. But remember the Mother of Swords. Remember self-sufficiency. This is kind of protecting what's yours, but there's also this nice sense of gratitude. It could also represent trying to live lavishly for some people. Oh my God, this is why I love tarot. The Hanged Man again. Okay, this was in your last reading again, and it was with the Mother of Swords. Some of you guys are not wanting to make a move just yet. You're not wanting to step out. You're not wanting to let go. You're not wanting to make a sacrifice. And it could be because you're waiting on somebody else, or you're waiting to see what's going to happen. But this also reveals too, perhaps you're not thinking things through right now. Or it could be something to where you guys are not thinking things through, and maybe you actually do need to hang out a little bit longer and not do anything rather hastily, right? Sometimes you can run into a hasteful energy here when the Father of Wands is out of balance. But think things through. Have a sense of clarity. As long as there's deception and a sense of illusion, things will eventually reveal themselves to be what they truly are. And what goes on in the darkness will be brought to light. So just take some time to think things through. You don't have to stay so constricted, but set your intention for a sense of clarity. All right, let's see what else we have. The there's a cat here. Six of Wands. So this is nice because it represents There could be some kind of attention from some other people. It's kind of like public recognition for something you've done. And it also kind of represents rising above what was once confusing. It's kind of a, you know, a nice break, so to speak, right? Because with the Five of Wands, we have this scattered energy and tension and potential arguments. And then after this, the butterfly is able to just rise above all of the scatteredness. And ultimately, it resembles victory. And obviously, this is the next one. So the Seven of Wands. So this shows that while you guys are trying to free yourself up and move forward, there could be a sense of competition with the Seven of Wands, right? Trying to stand out on your own and just light your fire. You know, you could be trying to stand your ground, or for some of you, you could be feeling defensive. So this is really just trying to stand apart from the crowd. The World card. Like I said in the beginning, it feels like to me, some of us are going through some major karmic life cycles. And, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it over there. There we go. So this would kind of be underneath, kind of like the underlying energy or the subconscious energy. So the World, it's a sense of accomplishment. And, you know, literally it could be travel for some people. But, you know, it's the last of all of the cards. It's the final card of the entire deck. The last card of the major arcana as well. And there could be something coming to a close for you guys. There could be a sense of closure or accomplishment. There's the Tower again, and the Moon. Could be Pisces. Could be fear for some of you guys, and again, illusion. All right, so let's see what clarifiers we have for Aquarius. Clarifiers for Aquarius, starting with the Four of Pentacles, all the way through the world. Aquarius, August 2019. Aquarius. There we are. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Aquarius. Last one. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's where I needed to cut it. Two of Swords. Okay, so there's this nice spark here with the Ace of Swords with a sense of clarity about something. And then once you have this clarity, you fall into the Two of Swords, and that's about making a decision. But she's blindfolded, so perhaps she's not quite ready, kind of like the Hangman, to make this decision. And there could be a sense of confusion with her. Do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? And she's blindfolded. And for some of you, it comes back to this restricted even. I just thought of restriction here with this because this does look like restriction. It's like possessive, trying to stabilize something. Like some of you guys too, like with the Tower, don't want to lose anything. So, but you really are confused in some regard about what to do here with the Two of Swords, the Strength card. So this could mean like a blockage for some of you guys, because with the Ace of Swords, it's this nice clear mind. It's a spark of clarity. And with the Strength in reverse, that shows that some of you guys are lacking the confidence right now and the feeling down on yourself. And that definitely will get in your way of the clarity that comes with the Ace of Swords. Could also be a Leo for some of you guys. And we see a Leo here too with the Father of Wands. This could be a Gemini. With the Lovers in reverse, this is, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but in the upright, there's balance, there's harmony. And in the reverse, that's not really the case. So there could be some kind of blockage. If this relates to a person, it could have to do with a relationship with that person and a lack of harmony within that relationship. Perhaps two people are not really on the same page with something. And in regards to your energy, because the Wands represents energy, your energy could be a little out of balance. at the moment, considering what's going on. Okay, you guys, so I hate to see this, but it is what it is, and it's not going to resonate with everybody because this is general, but the Nine of Swords, obviously, this is what keeps you up at night. This is anxiety, this is depression, this is a sense of despair, and this also shows how you guys are resisting change. You're fearful of what you might lose. But in regards to fear, it's hard to advise on that because it's so much easier to say something to somebody else, but when it's you, like, you know, you could look at it a couple different ways. There is what is and there is what isn't. And a lot of us carry around a fear of the unknown, right? Because that's what anxiety is. It's a fear of not knowing what's going to happen. But if you can find a sense of peace within yourself and a sense of self-sufficiency, like with the Nine of Pentacles, then that will take away that fear and give you the sense that no matter what happens, I am going to be fine. So this could be where the resistance comes, this fear and this anxiety. And if it's so consuming, you know, you guys are really going to need to get a hold on that because it's not a fun way to live. It really sucks, and I know that. It's not a fun way to live. It's crazy when you're trying to read cards for somebody else and then you're like, damn, this shit right here. It resonates, you know? Okay. Moving on. Page of Wands on top of the Seven of Cups. So we have this illusionary aspect of the Seven of Cups. And with the Page of Wands, again, it could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, kind of a bit of an immature person, someone who may act before they think, and they could be rather inexperienced or naive. But, you know, in the upright, there's kind of this positive energy of wanting to go, wanting to explore. But there could be some stagnation in some regard. And in regards to a person, perhaps this person's not really revealing who they truly are. Let me think for a second. Yeah. There's a sense of deception with this person. They can act before they think, and they could be rather immature. Or it could just be this overall sense of inexperience. And perhaps even portraying themselves to be, you know, overconfident when they're really not. Or kind of cocky when they're really not. You know, kind of like a front. Or that could go vice versa, you know. Just somehow portraying themselves to be something that they're not. Alright. Queen of Swords again, you guys. So she was in your last one. So could be you guys, or it could be a Gemini or a Libra. You got a Gemini up here too. But yeah, this is you guys out of your element. This is allowing your emotions to get in the way. It could refer to a relationship of where your emotions are getting in the way, kind of clouding your judgment, right? Just like this lack of strength here could be clouding, you know, a sense of clarity for yourselves. You know, she, like I said, she's typically a quick thinker. And maybe you guys just need a sense of clarity within yourself and definitely some confidence within yourself and a sense of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and consider what it is that you can change, what you can do. And then just pray for the rest. Okay? Gratitude goes a long way. The Three of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting, you guys. So in holding yourself up here, kind of waiting to make a decision, we see the Three of Wands here. And this is about not only knowing where you want to go, what you want to do, but figuring out how to get there, right? Because he stands here and he's looking out to all of the boats or the ships down there, and he's looking forward. He's looking to the future. It's having a long-term goal, considering your plans, and also how to put them into action. And if you can do that, then it might free you up a little bit. You know, maybe you guys are feeling fearful or anxious because you haven't been able to think the whole thing through. But I guarantee you, if you use your intuition a little bit, and it's hard to when all of the other emotions can be in the way, use your intuition. It'll feel right. It'll feel peaceful. And it'll never guide you wrong. Your ego will, but your intuition, no. Try that. 8 of Cups. So this is interesting. 8 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. So, this is a sense of disappointment and wanting to walk away. Or at least knowing when to walk away. Some of you guys may have contemplated wanting to walk away, but maybe you don't have the confidence to do so. Let me think for just a second. There's a sense of disappointment. Obviously, somebody could have disappointed you, or you guys are disappointed with a certain situation. And it's feeling like the overall thing is rather hopeless. Like, what's the point? But yeah, definitely. And don't make a quick decision. Right? This person right here can make a quick decision. Don't make a quick decision. I think the Hanged Man may be encouraging you to get a sense of clarity. Alright, 7 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. So, some of you guys, and that's interesting because there is a sense of competition here with the 7 of Wands. And of you trying to stand out on your own or stand up for yourself. But with a wheel in reverse, that refers to feeling like, you know, you're in a place of bad luck right now. But it also is negative external forces, something outside of your control, which could refer to this competition or this pressure from others that somebody may be putting on you. So, and with the World card, all of this is going to be temporary. I feel like all of this is going to be temporary. You guys are having to learn a lesson right now. Many of you are having to learn a lesson right now. Please allow yourself to feel uncomfortable and to learn that lesson, because that's the thing about the universe. It will keep coming at you. I can laugh now, but man, oh man, it hurts like hell. But it will keep coming at you until you learn. So, like I said, you know, you guys just need to use your intuition. I'm just taking this in for a moment. So, we're definitely, and I say we because, you know, you guys could be cross-watching, or you could be, you could have Aquarius in your chart somewhere. But we're going through some struggles with ourselves in regards to our situation. There seems to be a lack of clarity, seems to be a lack of confidence, and overall just a recipe for depression. But we have this internal connection with the universe, with God, always. Always. We just have to use our intention, and we have to remember that it's there to guide us when we don't know what to do. Think about what you can change. Think about what you want. Consider your long-term goals. Use your intuition like the High Priestess. And, you know, she pops up too. Sometimes there could be gossip and hidden agendas from others, which is a possibility for some of you guys. But you may have to push other people to the side, at least mentally, not physically, to figure out what it is that you want, because you guys are confused. All right, Aquarius, I wish you guys the very best for this month. Again, I apologize for this reading being late. If you guys would like, feel free to email me for questions or personal readings. I got kind of a buy one, get one free right now. You can email me, theempathictorian@gmail.com, for details. Much love to you guys, and many blessings. I'll see you next time. Peace.